Chosen ones, this call is for you. You no longer need anyone's permission to exist. The most dangerous person in the world is the one who can continue to validate his own existence without seeking anyone else's approval. And you, the chosen ones, are not just surviving. You are breaking down the barriers that have been put up to limit you, to restrict you. Here is a truth for you. People tend to envy or fear those they cannot understand or control. Those who hate you are around you, facing their own fears, trying to intimidate you. But they are failing, because you are already living rent-free in their minds. It is not your answers that frighten them, it is your non-answers. Your silence is sharper than their loudest words. Before we go any further, please help this message reach more people by clicking the like button below this video. Don't forget to subscribe because it is your duty to help spread this message far and wide, for every chosen one who continues to question their own worth and power. What you are about to hear is much more than a message. It is a wake-up call. Together, let us raise the flame. Your brilliance reminds them of the darkness they are trapped in. Your mere presence shatters the rules and boundaries they feel they have to follow. It's even fun to watch them run away, isn't it? Because no matter how hard they try, there is no escape from you. You are the embodiment of an unpredictable energy. One moment you are quiet and focused on your goals with deep concentration. The next moment you are like a storm, destroying all obstacles in your path. You are dangerous because you don't need a plan. You are dangerous because you don't walk on the borders no one draws for you. You pave your own path. Chosen one. The king chose you because someone like you doesn't follow the rules. You write the rules. You are the harbinger of a new era. The stage is yours now. This is deliberate unpredictability, not chaos. You have such a clear purpose in your actions that it exceeds what others expect of you. You are therefore extremely dangerous. They get angry because they cannot catch you. They can't decide whether to try to stop you, admire you, or fear you. People cannot plan their attacks when they cannot predict your next move. Not following a script means you are always 10 steps ahead. While they are busy preparing for a fight, you are already creating something bigger. By God's grace, you can bless this message using YouTube's Super Thank button and provide an amazing gift of $50 or more. Your energy changes when needed, which keeps them on edge. You change, you grow, and when it matters most, you show up in ways they never expected. This is why your haters run away. Not only from you, but also from their inability to understand or manage you. It's not just about surprising other people, it's also about surprising yourself. You are pushing boundaries, entering previously uncharted territory, and achieving successes they thought were unattainable. While they stay in their comfort zone, you are setting the world on fire. Write 77 to reap the benefits and see God's plan unfold before you. You cannot be stopped because you are the wild card in a world with many rules. You are a living, breathing paradox that keeps everyone guessing, and they have never seen anyone like you because people like you should not exist. Whether they fear you or love you, they can't go back. Secondly, you don't fit into any category. Your power comes from your refusal to fit labels. People are desperate to categorize and put you in a box that makes sense to them, but you will not make it that simple. You are here for a reason. If you feel chosen, it is time to answer the call. By clicking the Join button, you can access deep insights, unique information, and a powerful community willing to accompany you on your journey. This is an opportunity to fully embrace your divine destiny and seize the path designed for you. It is more than just a membership. Do not hesitate. Step forward and become one of the chosen ones. You are too complex, too layered, and too dynamic for their one-dimensional definition. They find this disturbing because you are an enigma that defies explanation in a world where labels provide solace and clarity. All their attempts to label you as too loud, too quiet, too much, or too little fail. You may be breaking the rules one day and completely rewriting them the next. You do not do what is appropriate, but what feels right, and laugh in the face of expectations. People are uncomfortable with this kind of freedom because they are not used to it. They see you as a mirror reflecting everything they want to be. Your refusal to conform puts their whole worldview at risk. They want you to stay in one lane because it is easier for them to cope with. However, you are not here to provide comfort to others. You are here to evolve, to change, and to go beyond what you previously believed was possible. Their surprise is proof that you are playing a bigger game, not a burden. They cannot predict you, and that is what makes you dangerous. You are everything, not just one thing. Because your consistency depends on your development rather than their standards, you are not consistent in the way they expect. That scares them. People will either try to label you, or they will run away from you because they are afraid of what they don't understand. Either way, you are too busy living fully and authentically to care about the box they are trying to fit you into, so it doesn't matter. Your greatest strength is that you are unstoppable. Third, you make relentless comebacks. The ruthlessness of your comebacks is what makes you unique. You don't simply get back up after being knocked down by life or your detractors. Like a natural force, you rise up stronger and more determined than before. This is about vindicating yourself, not about getting even or proving others wrong. You don't react to failures with sympathy or justification. People are amazed at the effectiveness, growth, and resilience you show in response. You are dangerous because you do not give in. You use every setback, every insult, and every loss as motivation. While others are lamenting defeat, you are planning your next move. You don't waste time arguing or explaining yourself to people who don't believe in you. Rather, you let the loudest, most indisputable reaction come from your success. Such silence is deafening. Long after you have moved on, your detractors still think about it. You don't make emotional comebacks. You make calculated comebacks. You don't act in a desperate or angry way. You take decisive action. Every action you take is purposeful, and every victory reminds those who doubted you that they were wrong. What scares them the most is not just that you are back, but how you are doing it. Write 88 to confirm that you are ready to accept the bountiful blessings that await you. You are not just healing. You are changing. Honestly, they cannot accept that nothing, not their beliefs, not their attempts to undermine you, not their own shortcomings, can shatter you. Every time you stand up, it serves as a warning to anyone foolish enough to get in your way. Your comebacks are about dominating, not just surviving. You cannot be stopped because you only evolve rather than improve. Fourth, you use authenticity to intimidate. Authenticity makes you intimidating because you present yourself honestly and without apology. No fake smiles, no masks, no filters, just the bare truth. Such honesty is rare and for many frightening. In a world full of people hidden behind meticulously constructed facades, you stand out like a fire burning in the dark. This is not because you are trying to be different, but because you have decided that being authentic is inevitable. Your sincerity not only sets you apart from others, but also makes others deeply uncomfortable. As a result, they are forced to confront their own insecurities, lies, and masks. When you come fully as yourself, you upend the jarring realities they have built on pretending to be someone they are not. As much as you don't want to disturb them, your presence does just that. Your lack of seeking acceptance is what makes you so dangerous. You are not shaping yourself to fit in or conform to social norms. Because most people lack this freedom and courage to be who you are is frightening. They are afraid, resentful, and jealous at the same time. They cannot control you because you are not playing by the rules they have been taught. Some people find your rawness attractive, others repulsive. But it is unforgettable. People either avoid you or respect you because they don't know how to deal with someone who doesn't pretend to be someone they are not. However, you have realized that real power comes from living your own truth, so you don't care how they react. There is no one you have to prove yourself to. You have already won by being who you really are. You are a threat to mediocrity, number 5. Your refusal to accept anything less than perfection makes you a threat to mediocrity. While others are busy settling for good enough, you are chasing more, reaching higher and breaking barriers they didn't even know existed. Your ambition not only pushes the boundaries of what is possible, but also exposes the indifference of the people around you. And for some people, this is a bitter pill to swallow. Your presence is a constant reminder to others of their own potential, which they choose to ignore. They have to face the fact that when they witness you working hard, producing, and succeeding, they give up. They thought it wasn't worth it, that it was too hard or too dangerous. But then you come in and you refute them just by being yourself. And that hurts too. You are living proof that the justifications they use are just a front for fear. That's why ambition is hated by mediocrity. You question the status quo, and therefore the people who have settled there. Your perseverance serves as an inescapable mirror for them, reflecting their lack of effort, unmet expectations, and abandoned goals. They despise the versions of themselves they have chosen to bury, not you. The problem is that you are not doing it for them. You don't work hard to minimize other people. You are going after your own potential by not letting life pass you by without doing your best. They don't feel threatened because of you. They are consumed by their fear of failure. You are not just ambitious, you are unstoppable, and that kind of energy is frightening for established people. Click the Super Thank button and donate $100 or more to access exclusive insights and discover your divine mission. This is not just a gift, it is a declaration. Take the first step towards your future. Sixth, you use pain as a weapon. It amazes people that you use pain as a weapon. What hurts somebody else only makes you sharper. Pain makes you stronger, not weaker. Every failure, betrayal, and disappointment adds another brick to the wall you are building. You have learned to manage your pain, not that you are immune to it. You have created your greatest ally out of what others fear. You don't simply get up after being knocked down by life. Instead, you get up stronger, wiser, and hungrier. You use the lessons of struggle to reach new heights. While others look on expecting suffering to stop you, it actually helps you move forward. When they see you stumble, they think you are finished, only to discover later that you used the setback as fuel to start a bigger fire. Your unwavering resilience scares them. They cannot understand how you persevere when others gave up long ago. Your refusal to give up constantly reminds them of their own limitations. They see in you what they lack, the capacity to persevere, adapt, and grow. That is why you are so dangerous. They know they cannot break you, no matter how hard they try. Pain is your teacher, not your enemy. It energizes your ambition, strengthens your focus, and increases your power. You turn it into action, while others let it paralyze them. Therefore, you are unstoppable. The worse life gets, the more dangerous you become, because for you, suffering is not the end but the beginning of your next great discovery. In number 7, you rewrite the rules. You don't accept limitations that don't make sense to you, so you redefine the rules. You question everything while others just do what they are told. Why is that? Because you can see beyond the obvious. You know that the rules are made by people who are no smarter than you, and you don't hesitate to break them, or, better still, to change them completely if they don't suit your needs. Rebelling for the sake of rebelling is not your goal. It is about making something better, not about disobedience or proving a point. You reject the system because it is outdated, inefficient, or not designed for someone with your level of desire, not because you are irresponsible. Instead of taking what is given to you, you design your own plan because where others see walls, you see openings. This scares people because it disturbs their sense of order. Even if the regulations trap them, most individuals feel comfortable obeying them. But what about you? You pose a threat because you change the game instead of following it. You don't compromise or give up when the system doesn't work for your goals. By finding an alternative, you show others that the limits they accept are actually an illusion. This is about evolution, not disdain for tradition. You recognize that change is necessary for progress, so you don't hesitate to challenge the status quo. Some will perceive your strategy as bold and even dangerous, but they know in their hearts that you are right. Not only are you forging your own path, but by refusing to accept the status quo, you are setting a new benchmark for everyone. This is leadership, not rebellion. You are proof that power is silent. Number 8. You are proof that power is silent because you have perfected the art of being. You don't have to make a big show or say anything when you come in. The energy changes when you enter a room. People notice you not because you are loud, but because of your aura, which naturally attracts attention. You radiate a subtle intensity that gives everything around you a sharper sense of purpose, concentration, and vitality. You naturally radiate approval and appreciation. You don't seek it. You don't have to force your way into conversations or show your dominance, which is what makes you so effective. You don't use dramatics or loudness. Your presence makes itself known. This is how everyone automatically adapts to your presence. The space adapts to your energy, and everyone learns to respect your personal space. You have come to a place where people respect you just for being you. The rarity of this kind of power makes it scary. Most people believe they have to shout, compete, or prove themselves to be heard. You have discovered that true power is innate and does not require promotion. People will remember your calm confidence long after you have left the room. While others are busy trying to be heard or noticed, you have already left your mark. You have shown the world that true power whispers rather than screams. Moreover, nothing compares to the respect it demands in its stillness. You are not achieving your vision, number 9, because your dreams are so bold and push the boundaries of what other people think is possible. Your vision is unattainable. While most people are trapped in their comfort zones, dreaming small and settling for what is safe, you are thinking beyond the horizon. Your goals are very scary for people who cannot see beyond their own limits because they are not just big. They are enormous, audacious, and crazy. Your goals are like a distant galaxy that they can never reach. The scale you are dealing with and the depth of the possibilities you are pursuing are beyond their comprehension. Instead of striving to succeed in just one thing, you are changing entire industries and redefining success itself. You are creating a future that does not yet exist, leaving behind legacies that will outlive you. They can only look at you with wonder and awe because they cannot see what you see. People who are afraid to take risks or venture into the unknown cannot relate to your aspirations. They are uncomfortable because your vision does not fit into their regular, comfortable boundaries. But that is exactly what is important to you. You don't dream of acceptance or of blending in with other people. Your potential is limitless. That's why you dream. You are a power they cannot fully grasp because you show them worlds they cannot even imagine. Your desire to realize your goal is only strengthened by the perception that it is unattainable. What motivates you is not how impossible it seems to others, but the challenge and excitement of knowing that your dreams will always be too big for the world around you. And while they are doubting, you are already shaping the future. 10th, instead of chasing, you attract. Instead of chasing, you attract. Opportunities don't just present themselves to you, they are naturally drawn to you. Whether they are people, opportunities, or even enemies, they are drawn to your energy, whether they want to be or not. Anything that is aligned with your goal and purpose is attracted to you, and that kind of attraction is hard to replicate. You don't have to work hard or beg for something that is truly yours, which is what makes it so powerful. You have discovered that the greatest things happen when you present yourself in your strongest, truest self, not when you chase them. Without you even trying, the right people and circumstances come into your life because of the magnetism of your energy. People are drawn to you not because you are trying to attract attention, but because of your flawless presence. And you are attracted to more than just good things. Even your enemies cannot avoid entering your orbit. It's not that you want them there. Rather, your confidence, power, and success make them feel insignificant, which makes them either challenge you or flee in terror. However, you don't go after them either. They are attracted to you because you do everything they can't: your tenacity, your progress, and your vision. The good news is that now you know the trick. Your energy creates momentum on its own. You just need to keep growing and shining and attracting all that is meant for you. You don't need to strive for what you deserve. Those who need to be part of your path will find their own way, and others will follow. Neither you nor they can resist your attraction. 11th, you are holding up a mirror. Whether you like it or not, you hold up a mirror. When you are successful, people are forced to face aspects of themselves they would rather avoid. They don't resent you, they resent what you stand for. The distance between where you are and where they are is revealed in every step you take, every goal you reach, and every boundary you push. They cannot tolerate your presence drawing attention to their inertia. You expose people just by being yourself, even if you are not trying to do so. The truth is uncomfortable for individuals who are too afraid to test their own limits or pursue their own goals. Their justifications seem disingenuous in the face of your achievements. When you show them how far they fall short of their potential, they cannot stand the mirror you hold up to their lives. They hate being reminded not of your success, but of their own resort to mediocrity. They attack you because they are afraid to face their own unrealized potential and lost opportunities. You have come to represent everything they could do but refuse to be. They find you irritating because you are a living example of what can happen when you do not settle for complacency. Your development forces them to examine their own decisions, anxieties, and lack of perseverance. They despise the person you are becoming because it contradicts everything they have convinced themselves is enough. But in reality, you have no control over their emotions. It was not your intention to cause them discomfort. You have simply decided to live your truth. Your success comes from raising yourself to a level they cannot yet reach, not from pulling them down. And this mirror will continue to reflect the reality that they will want to ignore as long as you continue to evolve. In your story, you are the hero. In theirs, the villain. Number 12. In your story, you are the hero. In theirs, you are the villain. You are dangerous, you are unpredictable, and you are a threat to everything people have built because they don't understand you. In their minds, your success is a challenge to their mediocrity, and they see you as the antagonist of the story they are writing about the world. But because you are not here to fit into anyone's narrative, you don't bother to explain yourself. You are busy creating your own myth that will live forever. You have discovered that if you strive for greatness, not everyone will understand you. In fact, most people will misunderstand what you are doing, think you are arrogant or offensive, or think you are someone who goes beyond their comfort zone. In reality, you don't care about their misunderstandings. They are free to tell you whatever they want because you realize that they cannot see the bigger picture. You are not here to win their approval. Rather, you are here to create something that will last long after their views have changed. You are the hero of your own saga, but you can be a villain for them. You are the one who dares to dream big, who defies the odds and does not settle. Every obstacle they put in your way, and every challenge you face, only adds to the legend you are building. No one's approval is what you are after. You are too busy doing something that will motivate future generations. Let them see you as the villain. The truth is that you are the protagonist of a narrative that is just beginning. And when the time comes, they will realize that in your eyes, they are only a supporting role. Their screams are drowned out by your silence. Number 13. You have learned to let your actions speak for you, so your silence is more powerful than their screams. When others shout, criticize, or try to undermine you, you remain silent, not because you cannot respond, but rather because you don't need to respond. The impact is indisputable, and your results speak for themselves. You have discovered that you don't need to use words to prove yourself, and nothing silences a crowd like an obvious success. They are hungry for attention. Their goal is to get a response from you. They spread their doubts, shout their opinions, and try to draw you into their turmoil. However, their power is lost when you don't participate. They are offended by your lack of reaction because it prevents them from enjoying your startle. Instead, you direct your energy towards progress, development, and achieving goals they can only dream of. The goal is to surpass them, not to ignore them. While they are busy talking about you, you are busy creating something they cannot touch. And when the results start coming, their words become meaningless. Then they realize that your silence is a tactic, not a sign of weakness. Their noise didn't matter, because you were far ahead, focused and conscious. Such quiet confidence is rare and intimidating. People are not used to someone who doesn't need to argue or seek approval. Your strength is seen in your capacity to remain calm while they fall apart. They can shout all they want, but in the end, it is your victory that will be heard. When the dust settles, you will stand tall, complacent and triumphant, and all that will be left of them will be their own empty noise. You stand as a testament to what happens when you refuse to settle, adapt, and apologize for your existence in a world full of noise, mediocrity, and fear. Everything you deserve is drawn around you by your enthusiasm, passion, and sincerity, so you don't have to chase after opportunities, respect, or approval. Their screams are less powerful than your silence, and your unwavering determination shatters the boundaries they have set for themselves. You are an expert at rewriting the rules, turning pain into fuel and creating a legacy that terrifies those who can't keep up. People who hate you, they don't hate you. They despise the mirror you use to evaluate their own poor performance. And because you are too busy telling a story to be passed down from generation to generation, you don't let them tear you down. They are trying to portray you as the antagonist in their story, but your vision is so big and powerful that no one's narrow mind can block it. You are the hero of your own story. You are the unstoppable force that they cannot predict. Because your power is quiet, steady, and unstoppable, it is not noisy or hopeless. And as you continue to rise, remember this: they will never understand, but they will never forget. The world will have to watch you change the rules for everyone because you have already won the game. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to join this journey, whether you have realized the moment or remember your own power. Hit the subscribe button and let's keep rising together. To support us, you can donate $50 by clicking the Super Thank button. Your support is more than just a click. It reflects a shared commitment to excellence, to changing the rules and leaving a lasting legacy. If this article resonated with you, please like, comment, and share. Because when we come together, we support each other's development. Let's show our talents to the world. You don't just need to be here, you need to be here. Thank you for participating in this initiative. May you be blessed.